going on, guys? It's your boy Mr EKG, aka EddyK, aka the AussieBattlerz, bringing you another episode of MyNba2k17. Let's get into it. So, people in my team were asking me, can I put up kind of a tutorial for the Blacktop challenge? Essentially, basically asking how they can finish first or second each time. Now, to be honest, there's no way to guarantee you finish first or second every time, because you could just get into a Blacktop challenge with a bunch of guys who have better cards than you, or the cards that you get generated from the Blacktop challenge each round aren't your best of your 25 deck. There could be 5 rounds of just your worst 5 combination of cards, and you're screwed. But it's still worth doing the Blacktop challenge at the moment, as it technically is the only event going. Main thing to think about before you start, though, is having energies, enough to kind of top you up for the round. So I generally go in with 16. So if I come first, I will... First, you get 40% energy, second, 55% energy, third, 70, fourth, 80, fifth, 95, I think, and then anything below is 100 for the round. So if you finish first, you're not going to lose a card. So I just charge 4 cards up. So 4 times 5, well, the first round you've already got full energy, so 4 times 4 is 16. So I always just have that. I generally rarely would use all that, because if you finish below first, you lose a card, and for whatever else you lost, so they come back charged anyway. So we're just going to get into that. I've got a season going at the moment. There's only 3 humans in it, the rest are all bots. So how to find that is you go to standings, go to all the profiles. If they've got 0 wins, 0 losses, they're a bot, they're not real. So generally they don't tend to factor in. So there's only 3 of us. I've got the best decks, fingers crossed. But last season I thought that I'd win, and I didn't. I lost in the final, so we'll wait and see. Before I do the Blacktop challenge, my team going strong. We're full now, which is great. I've set it to epic now. We've got some ultra rare guys in here, but all these guys are just, yeah, cool guys. So we're in there. We help each other out in the chat. We sell to each other first, so we mention what cards we're going to sell in the auction house. If anyone needs one, we put them down for cheap. Working as a team. Got a good vibe in this team, unlike my last team. So, yeah. Let's get into the Blacktop challenge. So, I've got 40 out of 40 energy, so I'm good to go. The deck's up to date. I'm pretty sure we'll just check. Yeah, that'll do. Fuck, let's get into it. So, I tend to do Blacktop challenges at any time. I don't... See, look how quick they go now. 3 seconds. We're straight into it. I don't go off these pitches, you know, because someone like this guy who's got the green uncommon, he could have all legends. And the guy who's got a legend card, that might be his only card like that. And he bought a pack and the rest are all rares. So what have I got here? Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get your cards in the right spot, because they're obviously going to give you that increase. Now, so see here, I can't put everyone in the right position. So I'm going to put the worst player out of position. So I'm going to make sure my best player is in position, because there's no point trying to get 5% extra on this guy, this rare guy, when I can get the 5% extra on my better guy. It just helps him be a better card. So that's all good. They're all in position. Tend to, I always start, just give everyone, you know, good luck. You know, always never talking trash, just letting it happen. Also trying to get people in to watch the videos. So if you're there going, yo, I'm going to kick your ass, man, and then you don't, and you're like, watch my videos though, they'll be like, fuck off. So, yeah, and look, someone's written back, L. So he's talking trash, so boss_com. Alright, we're going to pump his ass. It's probably the wrong term to use there. So we wait for this counting down, so make sure you've also got 20 minutes to do these and you're going to get interrupted. You want to be able to be focused. But the first round, what I'm looking to do is just get at least 6 in. Hopefully waiting on network doesn't crush me. So we're just going to wait here, see that, and we'll get straight into it. I tend to find one guy and just kind of bully him if I can, but also I like to explore and see what the decks are, because I don't mind losing the first round, or not coming first per se. So I'm always tapping the screen in between to kind of hurry it up, and I run my worst card with my best. Okay, what's this guy got? Okay, he's got an uncommon, so I'm just going to power through this. I'm just going to throw any card up. Yep, he's rubbish. So we're just going to go through this. Now, I could bully this guy, but I might just have a little explore and play 5 other guys so I can see, you know, what I'm up against. Beautiful. Tap, 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 tap. Now be careful here. You don't want to randomly just tap someone you didn't mean to. Now tap, 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 tap. Let's get through it. All right, I'll throw out my best. Got an epic pro there. Smashed him. Super rare, nothing. I'll just chuck the rare and the ultra rare pro. Great. Rare and a super rare single. Yeah, we're pumping this. Cool. So that's 2 out of the 9 other guys that I can easily beat. So it's looking good. I'll do the same. I'll just keep working my way down. Victory. Thank you. Victory. Johnny Drama. Now let's see this guy. I reckon he's got the old uncommon as his MVP, but he's got a few good cards. So I might just be cautious. I'll throw my crappest one out there first. That's the 3-2 method. So I'll throw my worst one up first because it's technically going to be his best, you'd think. First and fourth card is generally what the computer plays as the best 2 cards. Unless the double comes in like the second or the third, then that kind of best card would come into that also. Great. Now you want to look, if you're thinking 3 minutes, they generally take 25 seconds. You can do them really quickly and beat it before that, but it's the in-between time where you can't really speed up as much as you'd like. So every 30 seconds you want to have played at least a game and hopefully got a win. So at the end of that, that's 6 points or 6 wins, at least in the first round. Okay, check him up. Great. Just let it happen. You know, you can't make time go faster, so that's what I do. Now, if your deck isn't as good as mine, right? Say I had not as good a deck and I came up against someone like me, I would avoid them. I would see where they are and I would just avoid them and I would just try to get as many points as I can and be happy. Like when I started playing this mode last year when it first came out, my deck wasn't as strong. I came 7th, 6th, 5th. See, look at this guy. What's he got? Fully charged legendaries and a legendary pro. Okay, so here's Danger Will Robinson. What do we got? And he's charged his cards. Okay, we're going to take an L here, but that's all right because you want to do it in the first round when it's only 1 point. And now I'll just avoid him the whole time. I'll just avoid him. So that's why I kind of do it that way. So you can do the, you know, find a weak guy and just kind of smash him. I've been talking here, so I don't know if I'm going to get this in here. You generally need about 18 seconds when you start your cards to get this last one in. But we'll see. Sometimes it does the animations really quick for you and you can do it, but I highly doubt. Oh, maybe. Nah, 3 seconds. Get it up. Yep, I got it. Cool. So I would rather do that in the start, finding who the tough guys are and maybe only get 4 points or 5 points in that first round when they're only all worth. So I came 3rd. That's not bad. I'm still within touch. And I can beat that Vic 35 tour guy. When it's like this and they're only 1 point, it's better to find out and lose then than say in the 2nd or 3rd round when you're trying to get like the +3s or the +4s to where, depending where you finished, and lose them. So that's when I tend to do my exploring. And then once I've found that guy, I'm just not going to go near him through the whole thing. I took one of my ultra rares. Oh, and we're going to... Oh, both the ultra rares. Okay, so this can happen. Okay, now let's see what it replaces it with. Super Rare Pro and a Super Rare Standard. So that can happen. So this might be a tough Blacktop challenge for me. We'll put him there. And now this is what I'm talking about. So I lost 2 because I lost a game and I didn't come first. So really I only need to charge 2 because I only ever run 4 charge because I'll throw 1 away. Okay, so I know what I'm going to do. So I'm basically going to have the shooting guard and the small forward position here are going to be my throw 'em aways at the start. And then I'll use the Epic Pro, who's my best card, with my 3rd best, which would be the power forward Ed Davis there. So that's what you want to always do. That's a 3-2, especially with the 2 card round, if you will, or quarter. You want best and 3rd, and then you get your 2nd card to win the other one, which I tend to save to the last, unless the doubles last, you know. But say the double comes 1st, 2nd, or 3rd quarter, you do 1st and 3rd best card, and then just save the 2nd best card to the last, because technically that's going to be who you're playing's weakest. So I'll show you. Alright, so let's go. The good thing about this here is I'm 3rd, so he's only worth 3, but that's alright. Because when you're 1st, Victor's only going to have guys that are 3 as well. So we'll both finish on 18 points. But he might win all quarters. So if you finish tied with someone, you might be like, but I got the same points. What made them go first? Well, it's how many quarters you win. So for this, if I'm only going to win 2 of the 4 quarters, and he wins 4 of the 4 quarters, and we both finish on 18, he's going to come first and I'll come 2nd. Now, I didn't bother with the 3-2 method like I just explained to you in this because all my cards, like my cards will just beat his. So I'll throw my best card by itself because I know my second and third would beat his in the double. But I can also do this, which is I'll use my, when your kind of card are all better, you can use the first and your worst card together, and you'll probably still win the double. Because my first card is so much better than any of his, I can do that. And this is probably going to win. I'll probably win all quarters. Yep, cool. So I'll just keep doing that so I can keep close to that guy with the legend as his little MVP, or his mascot, as I like to call it. Alright, I'm a bit behind here because I'm talking. I always do this. I'm a man, you know. I can only do one thing at once. I can't talk and friggin' tap at the same time. So I tend to stick to quick games in videos as opposed to this, because this is so, like, speedy, touch-based. Will I get it with these two? Let's see. What did we get? Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so my team's just better than his, so I can do that. So I've really got to kind of go quick here. So if I start to focus and not kind of pay attention to y'all, it's because I want to do this well. Throw you away. I mean, I play Blacktop so much now because seasons take forever. Quick games, for whatever reason, I mean, these are essentially 5 quick games, or 6 quick games in a 3-minute period times 5. But I guess it's because it goes quick, you can really smash them out, that I find it's a bit more enjoyable than quick games. I'll generally play quick games when I can't be focused on this, because this takes a lot of focus. Yeah, fuck, I'm only going to get 5 in. Talking rubbish, man. Whatever, this is a demonstration, not a demonstration of domination, but a demonstration of kind of techniques of what to do. Now, I can't, because of the speed that's involved in these, there is a lot of technique in terms of why I play what card versus what. So, generally, like I mentioned earlier, yes, this is a real person's deck, but you're playing a computer using that person's deck. You're not actually playing that person. So, what you're trying to do is figure out what the computer's going to do. So, it's generally, like I said, going to use their best card fourth or first. So, save your worst cards for first or fourth. And I say fourth, sorry, because I mean the fourth card that comes up. So if the double comes in the first, second round, it'd generally be the third quarter when they'd use that. So came third, but that should push me to second because Cheesy Potholes wasn't the guy who finished second last time. It was Victor, which is down in 6th. So I'll be up in second. Oh, no, talking out your ass. Okay, Cheesy Potholes. So now I've just got to focus on beating Cheesy Potholes and Victor. I can't beat that guy in front. He's just got a Legend Pro, all Legends. So, and if he keeps winning, he's always going to have that team. So even if it was at 40% full, it's still better than my current deck. Who did I get there? Ah, come on, dude. Seriously? So now I've lost all my good cards. See, this can happen. So when I come first, it's generally a constellation of who. It's a compilation of who is mine Syria. Of kind of which cards that I've got and the other guys in the Blacktop Challenge with me at that time. So that's why you kind of want to get your deck to a nice even level, because you could have an ultra rare plus deck, but it could comprise of 4 Legend Pros and all rares. That's not a good deck for things like the Blacktop Challenge or Road to the Championship, which is going to start soon, because it's all about how good your overall deck is, how far you're going to get, even if you run the 3-2 method in Road to the Championship. So, focusing on quick game myself to try and get me up to Legendary tier, but also knowing at the back of my head that I need a strong deck for when they start. Not the Rivals Clash, which is usually the first event. You can do that. You could get the event card in Rivals Clash being on rare. You could have 3 rares and 2 commons, and you could just win that many games because it's all at that level. You could win, 1,000 games at +5, which gives you 5,000 points. You could. You could get the event card. Sorry, my facecam camera just stopped, so I'm just going to record again with it. Alright, there we go. Cool. Sorry for technical difficulties. I've got this DSLR which only films for 12 minutes at a time and then it turns itself off, which is annoying, but it's all G. I just chucked it back on, so face cam is back up and running. Which, if you've seen some of the videos where it's like, does that technical difficulties, because I haven't realised that it's stopped. And I've kept, obviously, recording the gameplay. So I'll get better at that. I've got to get a different camera that kind of lets me film for as long as I want, not just for 12 minutes. It's just because it's a camera that's not designed really to film. It's more like a stills camera. But, you know, it's HD. It's fantastic. I haven't even been watching. Am I winning this? I hope so. Talk about your all-time backfires. So look, guys, if you know, playing the Blacktop challenge is much more fun than watching someone play it, because it is a long process, and it's more really about the picks, you know, that you get that you would be interested in watching. So, but I got a lot of requests. People wanted to see how it's done, and sometimes in Blacktop challenge, you just got to take the L. Sometimes you're not going to come first, you're not going to come second. Like I said, when it first came out last year, I was coming like 5th and like, you know, 6th, but I just kept going into it. But you've got to realise, if that's happening, if you're coming 5th or 6th, I think that's like 36 picks or 27 picks. Like, if you spent 20 minutes to get 27 picks, that's 13 quick games, which you could do in like, I don't know, 10 minutes if you really wanted to. So that's not time efficient. So I really only play the Blacktop because I finished 1st, 2nd or 3rd, and that's 3rd is 58 picks, and that's 30 quick games equivalent. So 30 quick games would give you, 30 quick game wins, I should say, would give you 60 picks. That's not including like if you get the +4 for watching the advertisement thing. So yeah, 1st or 2nd is really the only way that's worth it. But you know what? I'm just one of those people who finds it more interesting to pick 70 picks in a row, 120 picks in a row, than 2. Than 2. It just, even though it's the same thing, I guess, time-wise and all of that, it's just something about that massive amount of picks that you get. I'm not going to finish that, so I'm not going to try, because the time's going to run out. And that's it too. I generally don't try to play one if I've only got like 15 seconds left, because it doesn't count. It doesn't count towards anything. And I'm getting fisted here. You know what's good about this though? So, this is a great example. If you finish low, if you finish like 7th or 8th, it makes the person in 1st worth like 7 points, and the person in 2nd 6 points. So that's why you'll see if you're playing, and the guys coming 1st can generally only get about 18-21, because when you're 1st, the 2nd person is worth +3, that's the highest. So that times 6 is 18 points. If you can get 7 in, that's 21. You'd see that. So the guys who might one round finish 7th or 8th, if they then, because all their cards are fully charged, if they can beat the guy in 1st who's at 40%, you can get, like that guy did 35 points, which he probably was on +7s and he got 5 in. Or I don't think it would have been, yeah, it wouldn't have been +5 and he got 7 in. That would have been quick, but maybe he did. So that's a way you can do it. Some people go hard the 1st round, then they kind of throw away the 2nd round. So in the 3rd round when that starts, the top person's like +7, so they smash that, because if you get 6 7s, it's 42, plus the 60 for winning. That's 102 points for the one little round. So they'll go 1st, 3rd, and 5th is when they'll actually play in 2nd and 4th. They just kind of throw it away. Now, I've just got to charge before this time's out. No, fuck off. Charge you, charge you, charge you. Okay. Oh, no. And now, if you back out of a Blacktop challenge because you're like, oh, it's too hard, I'm not going to win this one, generally it's going to lock you out for playing it for half an hour, so you might as well just finish it and get however many picks there are. I know it can be disheartening when your deck is rubbish, but you just kind of got to do it. See, now this 1st and 2nd for me were worth 4. Now, 1st, I probably played in the 1st kind of thing. When I checked around, I don't remember, but the guy who was 2nd was 4 as well, and I know I could beat him. So you don't always have to go for the 1st guy when you're lower down. If someone else has got the same amount of points, just go for them. The only thing you've got to think about is the person below has more energy. So 1st is 40, 3rd might be for the same, but they're at +7, they're at 70 energy, so the cards are going to be, more charged. So that could be trouble. I'm just going to focus and really smash this round out, because I'm already 10 seconds behind. But I mean, I don't really care where I come in this, because it's more for the demonstration, but still, a little bit of pride on the line, a little bit of pride. Beautiful. You know, I'm just thinking, it's like so many times I've been playing a Blacktop challenge, and you know, it's all time-based, and the waiting on network can really piss you off. But like, if someone calls you on your phone, you're just like, no, not now. I've done that so many times. I've been playing one. My wife or something will call me, and I'm just like, just decline. Just fuck off, not ready. She calls up, she's like, were you playing? I was like, yeah. It'd be cool if you could put your phone, I guess, put your phone on airplane mode, but then you don't, no cellular, no Wi-Fi works, so you're fucked either way. Alright, let's do this. I'm glad I got to make these videos, guys. I've got to make this and then another kind of standard one, but man, it's Sunday, I'm fucking looking after kids, I've got to go to the gym, I've got to fucking do a lot, so hopefully these should be uploaded at least by tonight. But I'm really appreciating everyone commenting, you know. My team got filled up really quick from this, you know, people messaging me on YouTube and in the game just saying, hey, I saw your videos, can I join your team? So it was awesome. As soon as the last video up where I came up where I said, you know, come join my team, it went from, you know, having like 4 or 5 guys to like 15, which is great. And I have more people still requesting me now saying, can I join? I say, mate, I'll keep you in mind if anyone wants to leave my team currently, but you know, it's all going strong. All going strong. So thank you guys for watching, for joining. You know, the thing about a team is really to work as a team too, and not kind of be talking shit behind each other's back and all that like my last team. We were a bunch of friggin' snakes. So it's help each other out, you know, get on there. If you're trying to sell a card, if you need RP, be there for each other. Don't just be in it for yourself. Because this game works really well when you do work as a team. You get perks, you get all of that, you get helpful tips, not just from the person who's the owner. You know, I was in a team, I wasn't the owner, and, you know, I learnt a lot, and I was able to pass that on to other people too. These just cheesy potholes, mate. How'd you get fucking 30? He must have finished worse than me and had them +6. Fuck, Victor. Come on. Alright, last round, I'm going cheesy potholes all the way. What is he going to take? So you can tell who they're going to take because they're charged. See power forward, he was like 290. He was where he was at the start of that round, whereas everyone else was down. So, I've got 3 of those Barker Ultra Rares. I'm going to pro him as soon as the season finishes. They're just, one of them's in season, so I can't, which was an error. So we're going for the last round here, guys. So I'm probably going to finish, I hope, second. Where did Victor just finish? Victor finished below me, so cheesy potholes might be worth a point more for him. So if we play the same amount, say we both play 6, but say cheesy potholes is worth 4 for him, but he's worth 3 for me, I'm probably going to finish third. Cheesy pothole's not going to beat me, so he's 4th. So, alright, we could be looking at 58 picks. 72 or nothing. Nothing. But yeah, man, the weekend's been good. Pumped. So I'm actually a bigger American football fan than I am basketball fan. As you can tell, my old school Boston Patriots fan. What? Have been since 2002. But I'm pumped, man, because it's Sunday here, which means tomorrow morning it's when all the NFL games are on. So from 3 a.m. to like midday, so I work in the night, I'm just watching football, and I'm fucking pumped. But looking forward to the NBA season to start too. I love the end of the year. That's when like all the American sports are really going. So I love baseball too. Red Sox. So they're going to win the AL East at the moment. They're like 7 games in front with 8 games to go. So I think if they get 2 more wins, that's it. They've won the division. And then it's October baseball, man. Pumped. I think the Red Sox got a chance. So you probably noticed the other hat I wear on this is my Boston Red Sox 2013 World Series champs. But I've been going for the Red Sox for a long time. I've seen some shitty years where we've come dead last in the AL East. So, I love my Boston sports, except basketball. I don't really have a team. I follow D Rose. I love D Rose. He's my favourite player, so I was going for Chicago. But I haven't got an NBA team that I'm just like in on. Might see how the Celtics go. I want to keep it all in Boston, you know, because I'm Irish. My dad's Irish, so I got an affinity for Boston Spites. You know, it's fucking Irish kid, the Shamrock, the fucking leprechaun kid. But yeah. Come on, Kerr. Let's see what we're doing here. I really need to focus. I think I'm behind. Again, just talking shit. Talking shit. You got the gift of the gab, but it fucking does me a disservice. Come on, what are we at? Yeah, I'm one behind. Might be looking at a solid third here, guys. Can I do it? 110. Let's take a look. Let's fucking power through. I'm going to be quiet for a minute and a half. Tapping. Tapping. The forearms are burning. The forearms are burning. They're not. They're fine. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Come on, Kurt. Come on, Kurt. Come on, 6. Come on, 6. You want to be at like 50 seconds. Yeah, this is going to be tight. Very, very tight. I don't know. I want to finish this round in 30 seconds. Let's go. I've got the double and I've got a single. Let's do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Ooh, I could have this. I could get it in. Come on. Come on. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Come on. Just waiting on a network, I bet you. No? Let's go. Yeah, let's go. I've got this. 26 seconds. That's plenty. Yep, starting at 20. We can do this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look at him coming in the clutch. Look at his clutch play. Look at his clutch. Come on, Kurt. Then we'll throw this bad boy away. Oh, fucking time to spare, mate. Fucking time to spare. Take your 4 seconds. Boom. All right. So, let's see how we did. Final results. Final rankings, I should say. Let's take a look. What do we reckon? Oh, fuck you, Victor. Where did he come then? Where did he come? Yeah, third place, 90. As you can see, I've been playing a lot. Almost at 7,000 Blacktop, and I've already done a recipe, so... 58 picks. Fuck off with your 58. So, what happened there? Oh, 28. So he would have got 7 in. Fuck, Victor. Jesus. Alright. Well, let's pick. Let's hopefully get... I'm in Epic 2. So, what I did with my quick game lineup, oh, that won't let me show you, but basically I had 2 fully charged Epic Pros and 3 Ultra Rare Pros fully trained. I said charged, I mean trained. One of the Epic Pros, I was just under Epic Plus Plus. I was an Epic Plus and I was all the way full. Oh, fuck. Alright, I pulled an Epic enhancement this morning, defensive. So my Goron Drag, his spec, upgrade thing, his little one is defense. So I'll chuck a 20 plus the Epic defense on him, and that put me into Epic Plus Plus. So higher chance of pulling an Epic. So I haven't had a reset since Goron Dragage. So I'm just going to quickly do these for you guys, and then I'll end this video, and I'll just do another one. I've got to talk about a few other things. Come on, give me that reset. All this trash, all this uncommon. Oh, Evan Fournier. I'm going to put him up because the auction house has been fucking lit. You know, after the maintenance yesterday, CatDaddy, someone said in my YouTube video, dude, you know it's CatDaddy? And I was like, I know it's CatDaddy. It's a joke because they're all about that money. Oh, nice. Another super rare McKeith Morris, who I sold this morning for 7k bin. So, when the maintenance finished, they'd given everyone 6k RP, right? Just as a kind of, please keep playing, because they're obviously guilty. So, after that, I don't know, I was putting a few things up on the auction house, and they were just going like that. And I was talking to guys in my team, and it was the same. Everything they put up was just going. So, I think it's because I was like, oh, I reckon CatDaddy's like, just being nice and kind of just buying them, like bots, just kind of just like taking them off, giving you the RP for them. But it could also be that there's a lot of people out there with 6k, so they're just kind of, spending. But I was up at 50k. I bought another... Guys, my camera did it again. So I'm just going to quickly record. I'm still picking. But I'm just going to finish this video because I've just realised I'm not going to do another video. I'll just say what I was going to say here with these picks. Alright, so this is back up now. So that's that. So yeah, the auction house was just going off. I had about 50k I bought a Drugget, which I can go in and show you my shit now. Bought a Drugget, I had 2, and I was down at like 2.5k, and then I just started putting like rare pros and super rares up in the auction house, and they were going for like 7k bin, 5k for the rare pros. So I did that, I got all the way back up to 50 plus k, bought another Draggy, right? That's why I was thinking of doing a star contract for the 2 Dragons I had, and I still had Wiggins, and I was like, no, everything's selling, I've got the money, I'll get to 50k. Bought another, so I did 3. I did veteran contract, pro'd him up. Wiggins, I put up on the auction house because I was like, fuck, are these just selling at whatever you put it up? So I put him up for 100k bin, 50k auction price. But he sold for the auction price of 50k. Someone put 1 bid in. It went to 12 hours, but I got 50k, but I lost my Wiggins. So, and now, so that was that. And now, just because I've been pulling super rares and putting them up, so I bought some credits because I was just taking advantage of this. And now I'm back up to almost 90k, and I got the 10,000k reward. So I'm going to be, I'm going to put those super rares up that I just did, and I'm going to be at 100k. So as soon as I pull my other epic, I'm just going to find 2 dupes of him and pro him. So I'll be in legend tier in no time. And let me quickly do this for you. So Fournier will go 2.5, buy it now, price of 7. That's my standard. 20, take your credits. Take them. And what was he? Playmaking. But he's 2-hole. And Markieff Morris, who I just sold literally this morning for 7k bin. So I'm getting 6.3 after they take the 10% off. Boom, put him up. They'll probably sell now. But anyway, I'm going to sign off now because this is going to be a long video. But yeah, guys, keep grinding. You know, follow me, Instagram, Twitter, comment, like, subscribe, all of that. Spread the word. Don't let the hate get to you. Grind away. Live in your own world. Do what you want to do. And fuck everybody else. Work as a team. All right, this is Mr EKG, aka EddyK, aka the AussieBattlerz. See you next time.